We will start in 1 minute. Mute the video, please. I am recording. Mute the video. Mute the video, please. We are going to start soon. To this workshop about medieval magic. We are going to travel to the medieval times to meet our ancestors and to learn and to remember about the magic that they were using and we will use in our lives now. So again, welcome everybody. And as always, we are going to start with the healing and the purification. It's paramount to start any meditation with a bit of releasing tensions and blockages and that have been accumulated in our body, in our mind, in our heart. So please sit down comfortable, close your eyes, and let's go, ready to travel. We breathe in and breathe out deeply with open mouth to release. Again, tensions, blockages, things that we don't need anymore from our body, mind, and heart. Let's go. Very good. For every breathing we are doing, we are becoming more lighter and more free. Always do whatever I said, do it on your own rhythm. Very good. So we are going to start with the cleansing. We start with the mouth, with the jaw, with the teeth, with all our frustrations make our jaw to be always like pressing. So we are going to let our jaw floating in our mouth. Let's go, and we breathe in and breathe out to release, to unlock whatever it has been there, to be more healthy. At the same time, we are going to different parts of our body. We can put our awareness, our consciousness there. Very good. We move now to our nose. As well, it's important to breathe with the channels open. Nothing is stopping our channels of breathing to bring the oxygen to our body. And it's believed that God created us with a touch in our nose. So let's go. Very good. We move now to our eyes, the door of our soul. And today we will see how powerful can be our eyes. But at the moment, we are doing the purification. So please release from your eyes all this tiredness, looking at many screens, maybe tired to watching the same news, same images, ugly, bad, no, very good. So let's go, my darlings. With this, we are improving our eyesight as well. We are honoring our body that since the day we were born, our body does everything for us. It's the perfect machine. And with the breathing, just with breathing, is heal. And just with breathing, we can connect with above. We move now to our brain. So we put our awareness, our consciousness in our brain, and we are going to talk to all these neurons, these cells that we have billions working for us by electricity. That this is how the mind works, pure energy. So what we are going to do is to release as well, to do the cleansing in our brain. Otherwise, everything is there, and we don't need it. We need to improve. We need to be more intelligent for our highest good and to have clear mind and common sense. Okay, let's go. And don't worry, because whatever we are letting go or we are releasing, Mother Earth, that is alive as well, will recycle. Okay, will recycle in another kind of energy. Very good. So we are going now down to our neck, our throat. Our neck is very delicate and it sustains and units our head with our body. And sometimes as well, frustrations make our neck bit straight. We can move. So let's go. Breathe in and breathe out to release from our neck any tensions that they are stopping us. Let's go. And from our throat as well, our channel of communication, of talking, of expressing ourselves, of expressing what we want, not what other people want. So now we release to be more assertive and to help us to put our boundaries when it is necessary without keeping up everything in our system. Let's go. Perfect. Now we are going to our shoulders and we are going to move very gentle to our shoulders to be more free, to release whatever responsibility we carry in our body and is not our own responsibility because we want to control the world. We need to trust, to have faith in above, whatever you believe. It is God, it's the angels, it's the fairies. Right? So we move gentle the shoulders and let it go. And again, I believe we didn't do enough. I think much better now. And now we go to our beautiful heart. We can put our hands here in our heart and just breathe in, breathe out, and be in touch with yourself, with your soul. This time is just for you, and you are a spiritual being in this body, in this life, in these parameters of time and space. But today, we are going to be free from these parameters of time and space. And our heart is keeping all the emotions. And sometimes we overthink and sometimes we overfeel. So just be here and now in the present, today. Now, this is you. Nothing else matters because you are in connection with the energy. You are in connection, or you are a part of God, of the goddess. And here we are in peace. Here we are in a high vibration where everything is possible, even miracles. But we have to arrive here with purity. Very good. So now we put our hands in our stomach because we are going to release from our internal organs any fears, any blockages, any anger, any passive aggressiveness, all the things that we are humans, we have. So please breathe in and breathe out and release. We are going to make a sound to vibrate better with our internal organs. And this sound is going to be ooh. Okay, let's go. Ooh. And again. Ooh. And again, last time. Ooh. You can feel the vibration and it goes to all the areas or organs in your body. But now we should concentrate in the liver. Just the liver, okay? So we put our consciousness, our awareness in our liver and release. To release any anxieties, any fears for the future, any traumas from the past. When we heal the past, the present, we heal the future. When we heal the present, we heal the past. So after this breathing, we are going to have a very healthy and free liver from any anger or any feelings that we have in the past that they were a bit traumatic or an injustice for us. Let's go. If you make a sound when you release, it works better. Or at least a bit of performance. Always it works better. Yes, let it go. Leave it everything from your system that is not useful anymore. Do you feel free now? Otherwise, do another breathing. Yes, we start feeling our body lighter, our soul higher in vibration. But we have to go now to our legs, our knees, our feet, our toes. So we put our hands in our knees. To be ready to move forward for the future. We leave behind the past. We are now here and now trusting in ourselves, trusting in the health and protection of God, of the divine cosmic energy. And we are ready to move forward because whatever it comes to in our path, we will manage. We are enough. We are always enough, but we try to forget. We forget. So last breathing in, my darlings. Wow. Beautiful. We are free now and we are ready to learn to remember about the medieval magic that our ancestors they were using. And probably you will know it's a bit complex to do just a bit introduction about medieval magic. I try my best. So let's go. So why people they were worried about in medieval times? Well, like always, like every human found first to find love and to be fertile, and it was very important. It was paramount for women at that times to be fertile, and you can give birth a male, you have more privileges. Unfortunately, it was like that. What we have to change now is our mentality, because we live in this time, in these parameters and time of the space of 2020, but these people in medieval times, they have a different mentality, okay? Technology, it was very basic, as you know, there were no computers and technology like that. And geography and the knowledge was very, very brief. So they believed there were unicorns, and probably there are. I don't say no, but what I am saying. They believed there were mermaids, And they believe that there were monsters on the sea. They believe in witches, demons, bad angels. So they were all the time trying to protect. And because they were giving explanations, animist explanations to magic and to the bad things that they happen to us. So this is what the first step is, to change our mentality to understand better how music magic were used. So the first thing that they tried, they use magic, and we still do nowadays, yes, and probably with the same knowledge that they have, is to find love and to be fertile. Second, to protect from evil eyes. Everybody knows what is the evil eye. Is when somebody is staring like you, staring like you with jealousy, anger, envy. Our ancestors in medieval times, they believed that they was the cause for illness, death, unfortunate events. And so they were all the time being aware of that. And women and babies, they were the most vulnerable. So when a baby was born, because the medicine, it was not so advanced as it is in these times, many babies, many infants were dying, even women, when they were giving birth. And the evil eye apparently has symptoms. The symptoms when you receive the evil eye is melancholy, depression, illness, vomiting, feeling sick, sadness. So they give the explanation when somebody was a bit melancholic, they were the explanation, somebody gave you an evil eye. So they tried to protect themselves, their family, even the home. The home as the refuge, the place to be sheltered through the weather, and to be at home and to be safe as well. They were using magic to protect home from bad spirits, bad demons, witches, even neighbors, some neighbors that they were suspicious. And also they protect the cattle. And normally the cattle were living on the first floor in medieval houses or close, and probably in the second floor it was the family living. So the cattle help in many ways, and one of the ways it was to be warm, yes, but at the same time cattle, it was the survival of the family. So they try to protect as well the cattle with herbs, amulets, talismans. And around the world, I am going to focus obviously in medieval magic in Europe, but around the whole world, we find similar things. We find that jewelry, as we see it now, normally it has different meanings than just beauty in the past. First, if you were a normal person in any country, you have to work in the country or looking after the cattle or cooking. But in these days where there were festivities, you people, they used to wear all the jewelry. The jewelry first to show off how rich it was the family, how rich it was the bride, the woman. But not only it was just showing of how rich it were family. There was the family. It was as well for protection. And as well, we can say for beauty, yes, but basically was protection against evil's eye. And in any culture, if we go from Australia to America to IT, well, Anywhere in the world, there is a kind of sort of evil's eye. Um, and the jewelry as well, and the amulets and talismans too. But in Europe, as I said, I am focused more in Europe because this is what I know best. And this is as well what most of my research has been done. And during these times, we have three religions: Jewish, Muslim, Christian, magic, that there was the monotheist religions coming from Abraham. And in any of them, they use magic, and it still does, okay? It still does. Because Jewish and Muslim culture and wisdom, it was very advanced for this time. Very, very advanced, okay? They knew more about medicine, algebra, astrology, astronomy, everything you name it, they knew more. But we expelled them from Europe due to the Spanish Catholic king and queen Isabel and Fernando. But they're still in Europe because even though normal people, they were not traveling much, but the merchants, they were traveling, messengers, they were traveling. So things were coming. So there was a similar idea of amulets, talismans that around Europe they were using. And it has to be with the Jewish, Muslim, and Christian. And we can see that most of them were against evil eye. We can see this image for the ones they are with me in Zoom, that it comes from Brazil, but this was the syncretism from all this European magic with the African religions from the slaves and the indigenous magic. So, but this has to be explained in another workshops. Now, as I said, let's go to see some of the talismans and amulets used by our ancestors. The most popular are these ones that I am going to explain. The first one is the fig. The fig that is like that. It's just to put your hand like this. But it was common to have it in the house, close to the main door, to protect against evil side. As well, it depends how rich you was your family. You were king, a queen, or you were just an aristocrat, or just living. You will wear one of these fig that it can be made with gold, silver, or with azabache, or jetstone, or with wood, or with quartz. So you can see that they were using, and also they were like using like a wearing in the neck, or like a pendant, or maybe they were showing in the skirts. We had to remember that in the clothes of women for those times, probably they were wearing a few layers of the skirts. So probably they were sewing talismans there. So this is still very useful against evil's eyes. It can be like that, but the most popular is like that. It has like a very ancient origin, but I am not going to go there. Okay? Like this. So this is one. The second one we are going to explain is the Hamsa, or the hand of Fatima, that probably you know as well. So the hand. And why the hand? Because the hand, as a part of the body, is saying, stop it, stop. And as well, the hand, we have not 5 fingers. And number 5 in Jewish numerology, Hebrew in numerology, in the Sahur, it was very important for protection, and every one finger is related to one planet. And if you put already in the hand, you put an eye, then we have double protection. And it has been used and is used by Jews and Muslims. But however, the origin comes thousand years ago, probably from Mesopotamia, and then they were used from these two religions. Like, for example, in the Iberian Peninsula during this time, 15th, 16th century, because of these three religions living together, Jews and Muslims, they were using. Then these hands were as well transformed for the Christianity, and they were using the Hamsa with different saints, with different symbols of Christianity. So in Muslim, it's called the hand of Fatima. And if we go to Arabic countries, it's very popular that at least every woman has a pendant or has a bracelet with the Hamsa, or as well the Hamsa to have it at home. And also the fact that you put in the doors, like to knock the door in a shape of the hand, it was for the same purpose. Stop evil's eye. Okay, and now we go to the eyes. Because all of you have been seeing this Mediterranean glass eye for against evil's eye. And it's so popular, everybody's using it in the houses, in the ships. You know, the fishermen, when they are going to fish, they have it painted in their ship. And it comes as well from very ancient origins. These ancient origins, it comes, for example, from Egypt, from the eye of Horus, or from his father, from the sun king, Ra, and it's called the eye of Ra. As well, the eye has been used probably in most of the cultures in our planet to protect. And nowadays, I see that it's very popular. It's coming back in the jewelry, but I don't know if most of the people know what is the meaning. Also, they used the fish. It was very popular to see in all these necklaces that women they were wearing to have this silver fish. And why? Why the fish? Because we can, for our common knowledge, we can relate it to Christianity, but also Jews and pagans and maybe Muslims, they use it as well. Well, they use fish as well because fish live surrounded in water, and water can protect you from evil's eye. And their eyes, they are never closed. So they are like the eyes of God protecting you. And even Isis, the goddess Isis, our beloved goddess Isis, she can shape-shift in a fish, in an Egyptian fish that lives in the Nile called Arun, and can live there forever and eternally. And of course, the magic pouches. Magic pouches were very popular in medieval times, even now, but medieval times, as we said, all the superstitions and all these beliefs they have, normally everybody has a magic pouch. Women, they used to show it again in the skirts. And otherwise, it could be with a leather bag, and you can wear it in your neck or in your belt. And of course, inside there were many things. It could be like fingers from or bones from a dead body, from herbs, crystals, and these amulets we saw before. And also, it was very popular to have with you a quote from the Bible or from the Quran or from the Torah. Most of the people, they didn't know how to read or to write, and they didn't understand the meaning, but they knew about the power of that quote. So probably they have it in a pouch, put it in a fabric patch, and then wear it. And they believe that as high powerful. Then with the connection with the new continent America, there have been many influences with the Africans and with the indigenous. So we have different names for this, like Mandinga in Brazil. Mandinga is an African name to call one of these magic pouches and wearing a quote from the Quran. Or Krikri, as well, with the influence of the hoodoo. The hoodoo, that is the way in Louisiana in the USA, where is a way of magic, where has the influence of the European, the indigenous, the African, everything. And at last, today we are going to introduce briefly the Solomon seals. Just briefly, one of these, all these things I am talking, it will be important to do just a whole course for that. I am going to do in the future. So if you are interested, let me know. So my warning before explaining about the Solomon seals is like they are very powerful. And so you are going to use one of them, do it with good intentions and first purify yourself. This is my advice. These Solomon seals, they have been found in grimoires, and all grimoires that magicians, alchemists, wizards, they have been writing in the past. And probably some of them, they were found when the witch hunt, the unfortunate witch hunt. The Solomon seals, they are made with geometry, sacred geometry. They are made with the divine Hebrew letters. They are designed as well with the constellations, cosmic constellations. And we can see them now like this, like in old papers. But if you were sealing with blood and you were writing so you can be in gold, in silver. It depends what is the instructions for each of these symbols, and probably you had to write it with the blood of an owl in the middle of the night. So there was a whole ritual for that. So today we are going to see only a few of these symbols. Again, I repeat, they are very powerful. This one is to attract love and admiration. The instruction says you should use it at 1 o'clock or at 8 o'clock. That's it. So if you need this Solomon seal, you can print it, you can print it and you can wear it with you. You can you can sew it in your dress if you want, as an old ancestors, or just using in your handbag. If depends, you can be creative how to use it. Next one, this one, it was to protect home. To protect home, probably this one, it was writing in the walls, or maybe in the chimney, or in the front door. And again, I said probably the instructions, they were just to throw it with the blood of an animal, or well, in magic you can use anything. But I am not going there. This one is to gain glory, privilege, and finances with peace of mind. It's like to be rich, but being in a high vibration. So this is a good one. And also as well, how to work with these symbols, you can meditate with one of these symbols and to make your intention and make imprint this symbol in your aura. And this one is for invisibility. Okay, so sometimes you need to be invisible. You just use this one. And my favorite way to use invisibility is the cloak. You know, like Harry Potter, we wear a cloak and we are invisible. And we want to be visible. We want to be there in the world, being seen. We take it out. That's it. But apparently this one, with these old symbols and Hebrew letters, maybe works for real. I mean, in physical matter. This one is for health. So, and it has been used, even now I saw on internet that they are selling pendants with this one, with for health. And when to use this symbol about health is as well is about abundance, because you are healthy, you are fulfilled. So it's like the energy comes to you. So this has been my brief introduction to medieval magic. I hope it was useful. And if you are interested to know more, let me know, because I am going to start prepare a course online about history and magic, doing Egyptian magic, Jewish magic, Muslim magic, Christian magic, Celtic magic, right? So now, and also when we even just to look at the symbols, you can feel the power and you can feel you are well. Right, but now it's time to do the guided visualization. So please now sit down again comfortable, lay down if you prefer, close your eyes. And we are going to breathe in and breathe out 3 times to come back to that state of high vibration in our heart, where the parameters of time and space doesn't exist anymore. We are just a free soul who is going to travel. So 3 times. And again. Very good. Our body is relaxed, is lighter. We are free. We breathe in and breathe out again, please. Because every time we are breathing, we are going deeper and deeper. Until we are just in our heart, our soul, ready to travel. And in our left side, where we are, suddenly appears stairs, beautiful stairs that you are going to go down. They are 10 steps. So we go to the 10th, slowly, relaxing, getting ready for our travel. 9, 8, we breathe in again. We are so relaxed that we are floating. In the meantime, we are going down these steps. 7, 6, 5. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. We are there. We are in front of the door. This door is heavy. It's making wood. And this is the door, your door, and you are the only one who can go there. So open the door and go to the other side. When you go to the other side, you are in a beautiful medieval library, illuminated with candles. The smell of herbs and the smell of the fire in the chimney. There are lots of old books. Each book is one of your lives. So choose one book that is going to take you to the 15th, 16th century and open it, and you are transported to this time and space, 15th, 16th century Europe. You are in a different place, but the first thing you are going to see is your feet. Which kind of shoes are you wearing, or are you barefoot? And then you are going to see the clothes that you are wearing. There are a lot of skirts, layers of the skirts with layers trousers. What are you wearing? They are just very plain colors, or they are luxurious, colorful velvets in the Middle Ages. Look at your hands. Is the hands of the woman or the man? Are you wearing any ring? Check your hair as well. How is your hair? Are you wearing anything as well in your head, your hat or a veil? And now you are aware that you can be aware of your surroundings. Where are you? Are you in a house? Are you in a castle? Are you in a kitchen? Are you outside in the countryside? Or are you just traveling in a horse, in a carriage? Just follow whatever you see or you hear. Go there and follow it. Follow it like a thread. If there is something that you don't like, just come back to the library and choose another book. Otherwise, just enjoy and learn from your past life in these times. And also, you can meet your ancestors. So I left you now for a few minutes on your own, and I come back to guide you. I hope you enjoy exploring on your own this life in the different parameters of time and space. But now we are going to connect with the divine. First, check in this new life that you are, check if you have any amulets or talismans that we have been learning or remembering today. And which temple are you going? Are you going to a Christian? Are you going to a Jewish? Are you going to a Muslim? Good. And what is your worry more? What is what you worry more in this life? It's about love, it's about money, it's about health. Okay, so now we are going to connect to your soul with the divine, to your DNA, and you can heal whatever it worries during these times, in medieval times, and it will heal the present and the future. So now probably you know which temple are you going. A Christian, Jewish, Muslim. So please be in that temple, pray, see how beautiful is the temple where you are, just with the candles. And be ready to open your crown chakra, to let the light come to you like a shower of radiant energy. Can be from God, from the angels, from Allah, from Jehovah, Adonai, Elohim. So allow this shower of healing, radiant energy come to you and illuminate your brain, your heart, and your liver in all the lives from there until now. Feel in your heart how it's illuminated with this energy. It's the pure love, it's the unconditional love that fulfill all your cells, all your DNA, and illuminates all your lives until now. And this connection is so strong in love that you feel you are one of these saint mystics in medieval times. Enjoy. Good. We go out from that temple and we are going to find one of the houses of your ancestors. You are going to knock the door and you are going to be welcome and you are going to go to the kitchen. In that kitchen, there are plenty of herbs, medicines, vegetables, and natural things. So receive all this information about natural remedies from your ancestors. In change, give them a bit of your life and unconditional love that you just received from God to them. It's like giving them the blessings and the abundance. And giving them that, we are healing our lives now. Bless them. Open the doors for them to abundance and prosperity and love and fertility. They are very grateful now. I can feel it. They are smiling. And now all of you can eat in the same table in a celebration, in a banquet, celebration of just transmigration of souls, unconditional love. Because at the end, we are just one. Enjoy this food, the celebration, medieval music, candles, flowers. Everybody's happy and smiling and laughing. But it's time to come back, my darlings. I keep this energy with you. So we are going back slowly to our library. And we are going to close that book that it took us there. But just for now, you always come back if you feel, if you want to. and open a book, the same book or another book. So we close the book, we leave it in the shelf in this library, and now we go to the steps, going up again to be in the place we are now as our body is. So we go the first step, 10, going up, 9, slowly. You are going to remember everything, and you are going to keep all this energy and conditional love from today for this week. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. When I said 1, you can open your eyes and you are going to feel your body slowly touching your body, clapping your body. 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes. Welcome to 2020 in the place where you are now. And you are bringing now a beautiful luggage of wisdom, insights, unconditional love, and the abundance for your ancestors that will make your life easier. Because as I said, if we heal the past, we heal the present and the future. So this what it has been for today about medieval magic. Again, I repeat, if you are interested, we can do a course just about history of magic and practice with meditation. Keep the love in your heart and the trust in your higher spirit and God. The most important thing is to have faith. Remember to have faith. See you next week, my darlings. And I say just goodbye by now. But remember, we say goodbye in our bodies, but in our hearts, we are together. Bye bye. If I can't, I still learning. Bye bye.